Welcome to Shark River Machine. My name is Steve, and this is Shark Bits episode number 17. I want to apologize to all of my loyal viewers that I haven't had anything posted for a while. It's been a month since my last Shark Bits episode, but if you remember, if you watched that video, I committed to getting the Precision Ground Stones waiting list caught up in the month of May. Well, I made progress. I didn't quite make it, but here's another batch of 3 sets going out tomorrow. The next 3 sets that I have to grind up, I like to do them in lots of 3 pair. It seems to work out best for me. They are actually going to be shipped out to the Bar Z Summer Bash. 2 of them are going out as raffle prizes. One of them is going to be a prize for Emma's tool making contest. It's going to be one of the technical prizes. And then a 4th one that I'm putting together, I'm taking out for a gift to someone at the bash. So they need to get done and shipped, and then once I get them shipped out, which will be the first week of June, I will start grinding up customer stones again. So at this point, I'm behind a few weeks, but most everybody that was promised in May is going to have them by the end of May. If not, maybe the second or just before I leave for the bash. One of the special things that I'm doing for the stones that are going to the bash, I'm actually building wooden boxes for them. And although I was a woodworking hobbyist long before a machine hobbyist, when I was working professionally as an automotive machine shop, my hobby was woodworking, and I've done a lot of cabinet work and so on. But I am in the process of making boxes. I had got a jig at a auction some time ago for making finger joints, and so I've been playing around with that a little bit. And if you are interested, leave it in the comments. I'm going to put together a video on making the boxes for the Precision Ground Stones. One of the other projects that I'm working on to take to the bash with me, or actually to ship out to the bash, are some of my brass, the 16-ounce brass hammers. And I just roughed out the heads for 7 more hammers. I'll be taking them with me. A couple of them will be going out in the door prize and raffles, and I'm going to have a few available for sale. So if you are in attendance at the bash, you might have a chance to purchase one of my brass hammers. just as a little update, and I had promised this in my last shark bits, I did get a little bit more work done on my squareness comparator, and I'm going to bring you in and give you a close-up of the work that I did and the progress that we're making on this. The adjustment on this is this screw which lifts up the top of the unit so that I can adjust the dial indicator, and this threads through the top block, and I have the spring on it to take up the backlash in the threads. And what was happening is that it wasn't really working smoothly. So what I did, I purchased from McMaster Carr these nice little thrust bearings, and on the knob itself there's a hardened steel washer, which is one of the races. Then I slide on the thrust washer, and then there's another hardened steel washer on that. I put the spring on, and then when I thread it in here, once I get spring tension on it, that bearing gives real nice smooth action, and went a long ways to helping and smoothing out the action on adjusting, and the repeatability even became better once I used the bearing. The next thing that I have to do, I'm going to be replacing this Noga arm, which has an adjustment on the top. And unfortunately, this adjustment just does not work that well or that reliable. And so they make this same arm with a rigid connection here for the dial indicator. So that will be my next upgrade for that. Now for some viewer mail. Just received this envelope this past week from my friends in Yucca Valley, California, Active Atom. I'll leave a link to their site in the description. Great guys, very interesting channel, and they have sent me some channel stickers. Here's one of them, and this is an aluminized type of I got a package of Active Atom stickers, so I've got to get them up on the board, and a very nice note. So check out Patrick and Lance at Active Atom. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. They're gonna go right up on the board as soon as I'm finished filming this video. I made a tool purchase this month, and this comes from Shars. A couple of items that I've been looking for. One of them is a shop tool, and the other is actually for a project that I have coming up. I haven't even opened it yet. Just came in the mail the other day and I haven't had a chance to open it. So let's see what we've got here. first item that I'm going to share with you here is a packaging got beat up a little bit, but I'm not going to be using the packaging anyway. It's an electronic digital dial indicator, and it's a 1/2 inch range, 1/10,000th of an inch, and it actually goes down to 50 millionths. And what I'm going to use that for, I'm going to be mounting it on my surface grinder. My surface grinder, the graduations on the height adjustment only go to 5/10 or a 1/1000th. And some of the precision work that I'm doing, I want to be able to get a little bit better measurement on it than a 1/1000th. So I'm going to mount this in such a way that I can set it up when I'm grinding and be able to hopefully adjust it down to within a 1/10. So that's going to be an upcoming project. The other thing that I got, the tool for the shop, is a demagnetizer. With all the surface grinding that I've been doing lately, everything in my shop is becoming magnetized. And so I thought it was time to get a demagnetizer. Came through in pretty good condition. Looks like it took one little whack on the corner, bent corner of the case, the mounting. Let's take and plug it in and see if it works. Yeah, it makes noise. Well, according to the directions, I turn it on and pass the magnetic item over it longitudinally. Let's see what it does. Got quite a bit of current, quite a bit of attraction to it. Let's turn it over. It works. No longer will pick up that washer. Great. Let me try something else. Okay, these are the machinist clamps that I've been using on the surface grinder to hold the stones, and they are in fact somewhat, not a lot, but they will pick up the flat washers, so they're becoming magnetic. So let's try this. That did it. No more attraction to the washer. Very good. Let's try the other one. Yeah, that one's got quite a bit of attraction to it. Let's give this one a try. No more. Very good. Well, that should help out in the shop a little bit. My tool bits won't be hanging on to their steel swarf any longer, and I can start demagnetizing. For my next shop project, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to stray away from tool making for a little while, and I've got a fun build coming up. I'm going to take you for a little trip out into the backyard and give you a preview of it, and you can leave in the comments whether you're interested in seeing a video of the build or not. So let's go for a little road trip. Came home from work the other day to find this old Craftsman air compressor out at the curb. It's my neighbor's house, and I know for a fact that it has got to be at least 20-25 years old, so I wouldn't trust it. My neighbor told me he plugged it in and it blew the circuit breaker. I don't care. My thoughts are to cut it apart and build it into a smoker. So I'm going to start to disassemble it and see what I can come up with. And now it's time to start cutting the bracketry off of it and cut the top off. Start transforming it into my barbecue smoker. So if you're interested in seeing the rest of this project, leave me a comment. That's going to wrap up this issue of Shark Bits. If you are interested in a channel sticker or have any questions with regard to the precision ground stones, any information that you're requesting, I have an email address now specifically for Shark River Machine, and I will post it on the screen. I'll also post it down in the description. And it's very simple. It's just sharkrivermachine@gmail.com. So any inquiries that you have with regard to anything that you've seen in this video, like I said, the precision ground stones, or if you request a sticker, just send me an email to that address and I'll be happy to respond to you. Don't forget to enter Emma's Spare Room Machine Shop tool making competition for the bash. A set of these precision ground stones will be one of the prizes in that competition, along with some other great prizes. You can check Emma's channel for the latest videos with regard to the tool making competition, and you can also check out my channel. I have been posting them on Facebook and also my Facebook Shark River Machine page. You can also find a complete list of videos that deal with the tool making competition on my channel if you look for the playlist 2019 Tool Making Contest. So until the next video, goodbye.